In the heart of the countryside, nestled between rolling hills and dense forests, there was once a small, peaceful town called Elmsbrook. It wasn't much, just a handful of streets, a few shops, and a close-knit community where everyone knew each other. People came and went, but Elmsbrook always remained. That is, until one day it didn't. It began subtly. Travelers passing through would look out of their car windows, expecting to see the town where it always had been, but there was nothing, just an empty field of overgrown grass. Confused, they would pull over, check their maps, and scratch their heads. Elmsbrook had vanished from the face of the earth. The once bustling town was gone, and all that remained was silence. News of the town's disappearance spread quickly, drawing the attention of journalists, conspiracy theorists, and investigators. People speculated about everything from government experiments to supernatural forces. Search parties combed the area, but there was no trace of the town, not a single brick or road sign. The official story claimed that the town never existed at all, just an error in maps and memories. But some people weren't satisfied with that explanation, especially not Eva Mercer. Eva, a private investigator with a reputation for solving the unsolvable, was drawn to the mystery like a moth to a flame. Elmsbrook was where her grandmother had grown up, and Eva had spent many childhood summers there. She knew the town was real, determined to find out what happened. She packed her bags and headed to where Elmsbrook used to stand. When she arrived, Eva was struck by how familiar the landscape felt. Despite the absence of the town itself, she stood in the empty field where Main Street had once been, her mind racing with questions. But before she could take a step forward, she noticed something strange, a small envelope, weathered and yellowed with age, lying at her feet. She picked it up, her pulse quickening. The envelope had one word scrawled on the front. In old-fashioned handwriting, Eva. Shaken, she tore open the envelope and found a single sheet of paper inside. The note read, "We're still here. Don't let them find us." There was no signature, no indication of who had written it. But Eva knew this note had come from someone inside Elmsbrook, someone who had managed to stay behind when the town disappeared, someone who didn't want to be found. Now more determined than ever, Eva began her investigation. As she delved deeper into the history of Elmsbrook, she discovered that strange occurrences had always plagued the town. Unexplained disappearances, whispered rumors of secret societies, and sightings of figures moving in the shadows. The deeper she dug, the more she realized that Elmsbrook had always been hiding something dark. As days turned into weeks, Eva found herself unraveling a web of secrets that stretched back centuries. The town's disappearance wasn't an accident, it was deliberate. Elmsbrook had been hidden away, cloaked from the rest of the world by a powerful force that few could comprehend. The townspeople had chosen to vanish, to protect something or someone. But what were they protecting? And why had they left Eva that note? As she followed a trail of cryptic messages, Eva started to experience strange phenomena. Shadows moved in her peripheral vision. Her reflection in mirrors sometimes delayed a beat too long, and at night, she could hear faint whispers coming from the direction of the empty field. One night, as Eva stood on the edge of where Elmsbrook should have been, she saw something impossible. The town was there, faint and shimmering like a mirage, its buildings and streets flickering in and out of existence. It was as if the town were caught between two realities, trapped in some kind of liminal space. And then, just as quickly as it had appeared, it vanished again. Determined to uncover the truth, Eva followed the clues and eventually found herself at the abandoned mansion of the town's founding family, the Hawthorns. The mansion was the only structure that still existed, perched on a hill overlooking the town's former location. Inside, she found journals, letters, and ancient books filled with references to an ancient ritual, one that could conceal entire places from the world. But the more Eva uncovered, the more dangerous her investigation became. Someone, or something, was watching her, trying to stop her from bringing the truth to light. As she pieced together the final pieces of the puzzle, Eva realized the townspeople hadn't vanished to escape. They had hidden themselves away to protect a powerful, otherworldly artifact, one that could tear the fabric of reality apart if it fell into the wrong hands. Now, with the truth in her grasp, Eva had a choice: leave Elmsbrook hidden, preserving the secret that had kept the world safe for centuries, or bring the town back, risking the exposure of a power too dangerous to control. As she stood at the crossroads of fate, she heard the faint sound of voices calling her name from the hidden town. The decision was hers alone.